For most of us, learning to ride a bike is the first thing that was passed down from father to son. Some of my earliest memories with Dad were us riding bikes. There really was no better way for us to honour my dad. My best memories of Dad were when he was laughing. He had the best sense of humour and always wanted to have fun. He was at his happiest when he was having a good laugh. He loved getting people together. It was one of the things that he strived for and really valued, that family time. When he told me about his diagnosis, it was done very typically of Dad. Not much information, kind of said indirectly. You know, it was almost like even in my mid-30s, he was still trying to make sure that I was protected, that I had nothing to worry about and that he would be fine. And as much as all of this hit me like a train, I believed him. You know, he was the strongest man that I knew. He'd be fine. But eventually the decision was made to operate and try to remove it. And that was that. You know, after the operation, we were just waiting for the all clear. Yeah, but that's when we were told that it's spread, and now it was about keeping it at bay for as long as possible and making sure that he could live life as best that he could. The nurses that looked after him were, they were amazing. A close team of people on that ward that really helped him and all of us, towards the end during the hardest time. My dad taught me strength like nobody ever could, and he kept teaching me that until his last day. Yeah, my brother, two cousins and I, we decided that we should do something to honour him, and raising money for the ward that cared for him just made complete sense. It was a challenge, it raised money for the right cause, it was a combination of all of the things that he loved, like nature, riding his bike, spending time with family, and ultimately doing good and doing what was right. So the four of us blokes on bikes decided to ride from Trentlock in Nottingham, which is where Dad would often take us on bikes as kids, to Skegness, close to where he lived in his later years. And then the following day we'd ride back. And it would be along the canals and off-road routes, because my dad and his brothers and sister would spend a lot of their youth rowing along the canals in Nottingham and riding their bikes along those routes. Just over 200 miles in 2 days, and the money raised would be given to the Bostonian Ward at the Pilgrim Hospital in Boston in Lincolnshire. But yeah, we needed to get ready for it, and for some of us, that was a real challenge. I wasn't exactly the fittest cyclist. I mean, it had been a good 15 years since I'd been on a bike for any length of time. But we all got to it, and soon enough it was the week before the big Midlands bike ride. And then, another setback came.
Shouldn't ever think you're invincible or it won't happen to you, because it did. This one bloke on bike came off, hit a tree, and I broke my wrist.
So now there were three. We were still obviously going to do it, but the pressure was on for me. Tony and Jason had done these kind of rides before, but I had not. Now that all that was left to do was ride, and if I'm being honest, I was feeling nervous anticipation. This was for Dad, but it was also going to be a real test for me, and I just wanted to do him proud. This is the footage that we captured over that weekend, but it all starts the night before during a last-minute final check of the route.
Where's the first meet then?
This is all based on guesswork anyway, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, but we go past Oak Bardolph. Right there's where the dog food factory and the maggot factory.
So the whole side of the cliff just fell into the Trent. You can't get down there. So I wouldn't go down there.
I'll be there at 4:30.
Just ride quick.
Yeah.
I mean, that's,
No hills, ride quicker.
that's the secret to cycling, apparently.
Like you ride quicker, Cal.
Yeah, I did.
What happened when you went quicker?
Oh, I stopped quicker.
Honestly, you know, when I first watched that video, I seriously thought he was trying to jump over the top of you. No, because he was just going along on the jumps, and then the next thing you see is you're lying on the floor, like you've just decided to lie on the floor and be like, yeah, jump me, mate, jump me.
You kid day.
Oi, oi!
More blokes on bikes.
Get on your bike.
Get on your bike, lad. What does mine say? Proper job. Consistency. That's hilarious. Come and get on your bike.
Yeah, because
Penny's a friend of ours.
That's hilarious.
Payne's a personal friend of Kelvin.
Yeah.
oh, do you reckon you can put it on?
What now?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Good lad.
I'm going to put it on now.
Wait, hold on.
3, 2, 1.
What the are you doing?
3, 2, 1, go.
3, 2, 1, jump. It's just like when you
3,
play
2, 1,
paper, scissors.
go.
Wait, so we're going to go on one, or we're going to go
scissors.
after one?
No. 3, 2, 1, go.
Think I've ever done it.
Yeah, so far.
Yeah. So far today.
So far tonight.
Where's your bike, Cal?
That's a cheap shot, isn't it? I'm absolutely freezing. In July.
Right, I've had better weather in March than this.
Have you got some of that chamois cream? Yeah, that's... Just putting some chamois cream on. You need to zoom in.
Brilliant. Thank God I'm editing it. Oh, my bum.
Probably not.
What do I do with the success bit?
You wipe it all over your legs. You don't come anywhere near me with it.
Someone's keen.
Is there a towel? I'm waiting all morning for these to wake up.
I'll bet you have.
I can't believe you put your bike up against my van.
Can't believe you've got a cap that matches the colour of my bike.
Matt, where's your GoPro?
I don't know, mate, but I need the toilet.
No,
Like, desperately.
on that blue van.
No, it's not for a week.
We'll see you midnight on Sunday then. 3 blokes on bikes.
Minus one bloke on bike.
Slightly awkward, isn't it? But never mind. He'll learn his lesson, won't he?
Ready to rock and roll?
Ready? Ready?
Ready, Matt?
See you later.
Go. See you in a minute.
See ya.
Good luck. Oh, you want?
My phone.
And away they go. 3 blokes on bikes.
Four blokes on bike. Big race day. Day 1. Tony's already succumbed to the weather and put his coat on.
Sadly not 4 blokes on bike today, but 3 blokes on bikes, 1 bloke in a van. And we've just got set off on day 1 of the big memorial ride. And Matt's with me. Tony's with me.
Lean the other side, Joe.
Right, and we're spinning round. Navigation issues. Spirits are high. Everybody's absolutely buzzing. Half the family came to see us off this morning. Very early start. We were up at 5 on the bikes by I think about 6:45 in the end, by the time everything was done. We've not sure how many kilometers or miles in we've got to do before the first rest stop of the day, but the idea is right now just to get through as many as we possibly can early doors.
Nice drive. Just starting to warm up now.
Tony's got his jacket on.
So it's only 6th of July. Wearing our winter jacket.
Anybody would think it was March with this weather. Matt forgot his mud guard, so his back's a bit dirty already.
At least there's 3 blokes on bikes doing it.
Exactly, yeah. Right. Come on, boys, let's have it. Right, Calves, how you doing? How's that van treating you, lad? See you later. Here he is, look. It's finally hit race day. He's heading off at the front of the pack.
The breakaway, Matt's in the breakaway.
Yeah.
Giving it the big whops at the front.
Yeah. The experienced heads at the back, sticking together, getting slotted in behind each other.
The least amount of work possible.
Yes. I'm going to put in the least amount of effort for my flapjack. Important moment of the bike ride as we come under Trent Ridge. Past a place that's special to both the paternal and maternal side of our families. On in. There we go, Tony. Look, there you are. Look at that. One of the nicest views of the day. Yes. Morning.
Find a nice place to lean it up. And
We're talking about peeing, apparently.
we're on the right road, and I said
on your bike. You just have to stand there and.
I know, but
it's all about hips, loosening up the hip angle.
yeah, technique.
See ya.
Bye. Soon enough, we could hear the familiar sound that was Calvin.
First meeting point. 4 blokes on bikes. -1. Go on! Do a neutral game bar or what? Come on, you get your neutral game bar. You want some water? You pedal harder. Beautiful. Yay! How's the first leg, boys? How is it?
Alright. Sit on the front. Tell you what, you can take them all the way to Skegness, you know. It's absolutely freezing.
Is it?
July. It's now freezing cold.
You wouldn't have it any other way though, would you?
No, absolutely. Right. Where's my water? There's some supplies.
The supplies are on the way.
It's not that bad.
I think you should take it off.
It's not that bad.
You're more of a letdown than me. Yeah. I've got it on. I'm waiting
over.
2 days. Neil's got his tarts on underneath.
Over that.
I'll wear it over. Yeah, I'll take it off in a minute once that sun comes out.
He said he was going to take it off.
In about 3 months.
Cheer up.
Yeah, cheer up. Yeah, thanks for that.
That's the brilliant weather.
This is to save my arm.
It's through forward, mate.
What?
I've already followed it.
What are you supposed to do? Put it in there?
No. Go on, work it out. Huh?
Right, see you through. Thank you for that.
No, lower. Lower. Lower.
Where?
Yeah,
On the thing?
exactly, yeah.
Really?
Yep.
Surely not.
A few minutes later.
Surely that's...
You want it tighter than that, mate?
One eternity later.
After Jason's long-winded mudguard test, we were back on the road, and it was only a matter of time before Tony made us stop to listen to a train. Truck, wasn't it?
Favourite sound in the world?
Tony, what train was that?
That was a 9-car 377.
Express.
Was it actually?
It's an express train.
How do you know?
I don't know, but do you feel how much it shook the bridge?
Yeah. And you just see how much you actually convinced us, even though it's probably not even a real train.
No.
Thankfully, we went from train talk to plant talk.
Himalayan balsam, invasive species. Health and safety from the train driver. It's clear. The train driver's happy. Where is it? Sorry, Tony?
Crankley Point, local crossing.
Nice.
How many trains per hour go through here?
Oh, 36, both directions. Down London, up to Edinburgh.
What type of trains?
Yes, 377s, Azumas, LNERs, Calvins, Magical Mystery, Flapjacks. What the f is this? What a f***ing bag of mate. I don't know what.
Talk us through it.
Who the f has made this? Oh, okay, Fleur, thank you for this. Yeah.
Protein powder.
After the questionable but protein-rich snack break, we set off and were making great progress until Jason cursed us by saying what we were all thinking.
I think Tony's looked out here with the route.
4 blokes walking their bikes. Countryside walk.
Oh, fucking hell.
Wrap round the back.
There we go. Woohoo! That's it. We didn't have to use the spare bike, did we? The Saracen. Ryle.
4 blokes on bikes. Maintenance tips: don't walk through f***ing fields.
Yeah. Don't make a route through fields.
Don't use your drive chain, the drive chain component,
Good lad.
cassette, and everything else as a way to bushwhack through now.
Bushwhack.
Bikes.
My bike was a bushwhacking mechanism just then because
Bomb trap,
so
bushwhacking.
so many nettles.
Church lane foot crossing. Through there.
Use the afterburners when you're going, like.
The afterburn. I was inverted.
We're all matching.
Boom.
What does it say on yours?
We should have just got 3 blokes on bikes.
Yeah, should have done really.
Another field to walk through.
Yay!
Wouldn't be a proper job without trying to cycle through an overgrown field. Navigation issues are always the fun bit.
When you don't know, you don't know.
So we turned around and attempted another route that Tony promised would get us back on track.
Like a fence here between me and you. And I not going to say if you've got nettles.
Perfect. I love nettles. Look at those tyres. You know.
Slick. We're on slicks.
Yeah. Muddy slicks.
Slicks.
Oh, I'm
Just
not
don't
liking
go
the,
behind me when we're on
I'm
the
not
road.
liking the look of those nettles, mate. Look at them. The head height. You need some bushwhacking, mate.
What's the news from the northern front?
I need a massive stick.
Steady on. Not that sort of video. Stand aside, boys.
Not yet.
This is 4 blokes on bikes, wildlife edition. Can you guess what it is yet?
I think it's a mitt.
Come on. All day.
You know that
Julian Neal.
steady. They're in a field. They seem to have stopped in a field.
Matt's doing a poo. No, he's not.
He's actually done a good job, to be fair. Proper job. Proper bushwhacking job.
Let me just check the route, make sure this is the correct way to go.
Actually, we need to turn back, Matt.
Hey?
I think we need to turn back, actually.
Good work, mate.
Mud. Did you guys have to stop or anything?
No,
That's good.
I did get whipped by a massive bunch of nettles on the shin though.
Come on then. I thought you were going to ride through it.
Clear the way.
I did. Did you see what it looked like before?
Great job.
Hey, it's just mind this weed.
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 Oh, treacherous with the log, isn't it?
Yeah, right.
Matt's finally had his poo. It shows the most inappropriate place in the world.
Weird.
Nailed it. Onward.
4 blokes on bikes. Now we're on the pathway. Oh, get in. Bushwhacking done. On we go.
We're on our way. The sun's out. Bikes are doing strong. Come on, Jay. What are you saying?
Hello, darling.
Hello.
That was lovely, that bit. Bit
Yeah.
of fun.
Bit of nettles. Cut some scrapes. Why not?
I know, like going through all the grass and that. Bit rugged.
Bit rugged. And now we shall continue. The world's slowest race team, the 4 blokes on bikes.
Got my water bottle up off my shoes like that. With all that wet grass.
What a lovely day it's turned into though.
Yeah.
Cheers, Dad. After the slight detour, we had a short leg before our next pit stop, and the ride was beautiful.
I'll do.
Mate, we're cut a path through a field just to get on back onto a path. It was mad.
So there's no actual route.
No.
Having a good time.
Who's your mate?
Are we going through the gate?
Who's your mate?
Are we going through the gate? Or...
Yeah, I'm just...
There's 4 blokes on the bikes now.
I know, right?
Hey, setter. Oh, hey! Hey! Get it! I'll get you back. Where are we off to now then?
Straight off.
Straight on.
It's about to roll through town.
And rolling through the town we were. And on the correct path this time. That was until... No. Yeah. Me.
Both of us nearly ended up in a pile of nettles.
I went that side though. I thought, oh, that side looks better.
Hike a bike.
Little hike a bike through the nettles again.
Adventure. 4 blokes on bikes, hike a bike. Hike a bike, footpath, back. Come on, Ollie.
I decided to take the lead and show the boys how it was done.
Tell him now that it's the wrong way, or wait till he gets to the top.
I think wait till he gets to the top. He seemed really happy about going up there.
think you'd talk to him.
What do you think to the old Trent railway line then, Matt? Hey? Oh, good old railways, eh? Straight, as far as the eye can see. 25k an hour, the old railway line. Cannot rumble, mate. Sun shining.
That's on the front as well.
Yeah, pushing on. We're recording live from Matt's Calves. Whoa, look at them! Swelling! Go on, lad. We're now on the, I guess, it's gonna be like the lunchtime street, I'll call it. We're 10 miles out of Lincoln, so we're gonna go and meet up with everybody and have some food for lunch. I do.
Hello. It's starting to feel a bit difficult now.
In need of that lunch break.
Yeah. Just stretch my legs, have a sit down, have some good food, have tea.
Funny, isn't it, how you spend the whole morning sat on a bike and you crave a sit down.
Yeah. Different kind of sitting down though, isn't it?
Yeah. This morning's been a real success though so far, I would say.
Yeah.
Solid.
Jason was right. We were halfway as we rolled into Lincoln's narrow alleyways and cycle-friendly bridges. After our lunch, Jason needed a nap.
What are you doing? Just having to lie down.
He hit a rock, went down, and I was just right behind him and just ploughed straight into the back of him.
All I heard was Jay just be like, "Wah!" And then I turned around and you were just both lying down.
I was shouting you. Like, Matt, he's got to ride the whole route like that. Both of us were just on the floor, absolutely pissing ourselves. Well, we've got off to a great start this afternoon, haven't we?
You didn't see it, but Jason just fell off his bike on his own.
Yeah. And I ploughed straight into the back of him.
No, I mean before that, when he was slowing down and forgot that his feet were like hooked in and just fell over, just fell on the floor, bike in the air.
Just a bit like sleeping.
Are you okay though, Jay?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Tighten up your handlebars though. I think that was funny. Because I carried on cycling on the floor.
Were you on this side?
Yeah.
And then got into the middle?
I fell into the rut and then tried to get out of the rut, and let me wind it on a bit.
With Jason's wheels working and pointing in the right direction, our next test was the weather.
How you doing? Yeah? Sweat through as well. You've got one last leg. One last leg, one last push. You can do it. You're all good, man. You're all good, you're doing well.
After we dried our socks, we were a few miles outside of Skegness with the wind behind us. We're officially in Skegness. that is the end point. Other side of the clock tower, down to the beach, and we've done day 1. Run! There's Calvin, look. Calvin! Calvin! There he is! Yeah. There's Matt on day 2, lacing up. Yeah. Tony.
Alright, day 2.
Day 2. How you feeling?
That's how I'm feeling. But have a read of that.
Do epic Jay, good morning, friend.
Morning.
You good?
Yeah, down, mate.
Good.
Ready to crack on. Get some miles in the bag.
Yep.
7:15.
7:45.
London time.
6:45.
Skegness. It's a nice-ish looking day. Currently not very windy, so we're gonna try to make some waves.
Yeah.
3 blokes on bikes. 1 bloke in a Kia Sportage.
The ride out of Skegness was breezy, so we took it steady. We'd arranged to meet the team at the Bostonian Ward to let them know what we were doing, and they did an incredible job of lifting the mood. Hey! Oh, look at that!
How are you all doing?
Yeah, good.
Calvin, we found you a new bike, mate. If you pop to the village of Ropsley, it's waiting for you. Job done. 200 miles on that bad boy.
Woo! Crosswind carnage in Lincolnshire. Who doesn't love a crosswind headwind after 150 odd miles in the legs?
Just gone on there's a closed road up there. It's all gravel and everything. It's brilliant. It's like this.
Road closed, they said. Road closed. Not to f***ing gravel bikes, it's not. Good lads. They've even compacted it for us as well. Gravel.
Sawdust circles, anyone?
Yeah.
How do you get a swan and cygnets to move? I've tried asking politely, obviously.
A little bit overgrown and a bit more technical. 4 blokes on bikes, off-road.
Yes,
We've just absolutely
smashed a little wooded trail section.
Annihilated. Look at that.
Absolutely 100% gas
That's
through
good.
all the nettles,
30K,
through all the mud.
30K an hour.
It was buzzing.
Boom. Look at the state
That's
of
part of the weekend, that.
bastard.
You done it? Just ride it. Mini boom. Walkers. Walkers.
4 blokes on bikes. Coming into the finish line. Here they come. Come on, boys! Here they come. I'm super proud of these boys. Yes! Yes! Come on, Sony.
Pull off.
The big Midlands bike ride was complete. We'd celebrated as a family, and the 4 blokes were particularly happy that we'd tripled our fundraising goal. Now it was time to make the journey back to the hospital and head into the Bostonian Ward to hand over the money to the team and say a huge thank you. Dad used to really like cycling, and we all kind of grew up in and around Long Eaton in Nottingham, where there's a place called Trentlock that we used to go cycling. I remember learning to ride my bike down there, so we thought, let's go from Trentlock in Nottingham to Skegness via Calves all the way to Cheque, and then do that one day, and then do the same thing back the next day.
Slightly different route on the way back.
Yeah, slightly different.
215 miles in total. Took about 10 hours each day.
In a Calv.
So
Calvin broke his
Broke
wrist.
my wrist 5 days before.
Yeah, the week before. So
Some people will do anything to
this is what we were saying. He works. He's doing X-rays and stuff as well. So if anyone can fake that kind of,
It's called you out.
and he was the one who was.
He was there with me. He was the one who
Yeah,
was.
sorry.
He was the one who was standing over me in shock. What do you want me to do? I don't know what to do. Just get me a drink.
Our shared decision council at the moment have been great. They've organised movie nights and cinema nights and meals and different bits and pieces. So actually to start to have that equipment and that space and the proper things that we can do with our patients is going to make a real difference. It is great. So thank you guys. Thank you.
We know what thank you though, because the thanks that you've just said to us and how much it's appreciated is nothing in comparison to the thanks that you all deserve from us and from everybody else. Thank you to those who donated, and thank you to everyone for subscribing and watching the videos on this channel, and for watching this video in particular. Thank you so much.